Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is July 25th, 2025, and we're diving into the latest earnings report from First Citizens Bank shares. Joining us is John, a senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. First Citizens Bank shares, a top 20 U.S. financial institution, has just released its second quarter earnings report. There's a lot to unpack, from their financial performance to strategic initiatives like share repurchase plans.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the financial highlights. First Citizens reported a net income of $575 million for the second quarter. John, how does this compare to their previous performance?
First Citizens showed a strong performance this quarter. Their net income increased from $483 million in the first quarter to $575 million. More impressively, the adjusted net income rose to $607 million, translating to an adjusted EPS of $44.78, which significantly beat the forecasted EPS of $39.08 from 9 analysts.
That's quite a beat. What factors contributed to this strong performance?
The increase in net income was driven by revenue growth and positive credit performance across their diverse portfolio. Additionally, operational efficiencies and strategic initiatives like share repurchases have bolstered their financial standing.
Net interest income and margin analysis. Moving on to net interest income and margins, First Citizens reported a net interest income of $1.70 billion. How does this reflect on their overall financial health?
The net interest income increased by $32 million from the previous quarter, primarily due to higher interest income on loans and deposits. The net interest margin remained stable at 3.26%, indicating effective management of their interest-earning assets and liabilities.
What about the interest income on loans?
Interest income on loans increased by $34 million, which is a positive sign. This was mainly due to a higher average balance and a higher day count, reflecting strong loan demand and effective asset management.
Non-interest income and expense insights. Let's discuss non-interest income and expenses. First Citizens reported non-interest income of $678 million. What drove this increase?
The increase in non-interest income, up by $43 million from the previous quarter, was primarily due to positive impacts from fair value changes in customer derivative positions and other non-marketable investments. Adjusted non-interest income also saw a rise, reflecting strong performance in their investment activities.
And what about their non-interest expenses?
Non-interest expenses were slightly up by $7 million to $1.50 billion. However, the adjusted non-interest expense was relatively stable, indicating controlled operational costs despite the increase in revenue-generating activities.
Balance sheet and credit quality. Turning to the balance sheet, how did First Citizens perform in terms of loans, deposits, and credit quality?
Loans and leases slightly decreased to $141.27 billion, while deposits grew to $159.94 billion, showing a healthy funding mix. The provision for credit losses decreased to $115 million, reflecting improved credit quality and lower net charge-offs.
What does this mean for their credit risk management?
The decrease in provision for credit losses and net charge-offs indicates effective credit risk management. The bank has maintained a strong allowance for loan and lease losses, ensuring they are well prepared for potential credit risks.
Capital and liquidity position. Finally, let's talk about their capital and liquidity position. What are the key highlights here?
First Citizens repurchased $613 million worth of shares this quarter and announced a new $4 billion share repurchase plan. Their capital ratios remain well above regulatory requirements, and their liquidity position is strong, with $63.62 billion in liquid assets.
How does this reflect on their commitment to shareholders?
The share repurchase plans and strong capital ratios demonstrate a commitment to returning value to shareholders and maintaining financial stability. It reflects their confidence in long-term value creation and robust financial health.
Key takeaways. In summary, First Citizens Bank shares has delivered a strong second quarter with impressive earnings and strategic initiatives. John, any final thoughts on their investment prospects?
First Citizens has shown robust financial performance with a significant beat on EPS expectations and strong capital management. Their strategic initiatives, including share repurchases, position them well for future growth and shareholder value creation.
Thank you, John, for your insights. And thank you to our viewers for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch for more financial analyses. We'd love to hear your thoughts on First Citizens' performance in the comments below.